Good morning. Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. We all do a certain amount of excuse making. We'll make an excuse up when we don't feel like doing something. We'll make an excuse up when we screwed up. The less excuses you make in life, the easier life is. The less excuses you make, the more cooperation you get from people, from life itself. I'm overweight. I don't have a metabolic disorder. I don't have an excuse other than I like food. I've never really been a heavy drinker. A lot of people get a beer belly, and it comes from the calories and the booze that they drink, and that's where the term beer belly comes from. But mine's from food. I love food. Been working on it. Got a ways to go still. Kind of slacking off. Don't make an excuse. It is very difficult to never make an excuse. It's hard to not come up with an excuse. And the most difficult person to not give an excuse to is oneself. I have work to do in this area, but the amount of excuse making, the amount of, I think the word's transference, that I have seen recently is phenomenal. It is just beyond anything that I've seen. The president can't release the Epstein files. Why? Excuse after excuse after excuse. For the 4 years before that, the Democrats didn't release them. Excuse after excuse after excuse. This is obviously something to cover something up. The reason they're not releasing them is there's some information in them that they don't want us to know. Period. One of the things the president did was ask the grand jury to release it. This is such a rare event to happen that he was pretty self-assured that it wasn't going to happen. So, next up, Maxwell. Gonna ask Maxwell to testify in front of Congress. Well, he's pretty sure that's not going to happen as well. Congress is pretty sure that's not going to happen. Why? Well, she's not going to get in front of Congress and tell her all of the things that happened so that they can put her in jail for a longer period of time. That would be ridiculous. So, those two things really come down to excuses. But that technically is I kind of went astray from the topic of excuses. Not sure that people understand how ridiculous we look when we come up with excuses, when we try to put the blame on someone else. So the idea of excuses came up recently on Facebook. We had some interactions with some local politicians, and the politicians tried to put everything off on the last board of directors. And the last board of directors included the board of directors we currently have. So they were on the board. They're blaming the last board. They're somehow, in a convoluted way, exempting themselves from the decisions that were made while they were on the board. Phenomenal. There's a word for that. Not just transference. There's another word, and I can't remember what it is. But it is the amount, the lengths that we will go to excuse ourselves from responsibility blows my mind. It's not sensical. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like I said, we all do it. We all give ourselves excuses. But on this level, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, and it goes from the most basic, lowest political arena all the way to the highest office, and the highest offices, as in Congress and the president, in the land. I'm kind of discouraged this morning. I don't see this country healing because of the people who won't allow it to heal. We used to put hydrogen peroxide on cuts. This was standard treatment back in the day, a million years ago when I was a younger guy. The hydrogen peroxide does not allow cuts to heal. What it does is debris the wound. It can sterilize the wound, and then you have to leave it alone so that it can heal. Every time you put hydrogen peroxide on a wound, it destroys the healing process. These people who won't let old wounds heal, they're the hydrogen peroxide of the political arena. They want to watch the scab fizzle. That was kind of a nasty analogy, and I'd like to apologize to anybody that's eating breakfast this morning. But that's how I see things. It's raining too. It rained all night long, and it's raining now. And I get to go out in that rain. I don't really mind the rain normally, but I'm kind of tired of the rain. I think it's supposed to get nice toward the end of the week, which that'll be good. I'm going to try and learn something this morning. And I hope that you guys will appreciate that I'm trying to learn this. What's the word? Lehi-traut. Huh? Lehi?
Yes.
Lehi-traut. I was so far off yesterday when I said this word at the end. I guess I was a French guy looking for some trout, because I went lehi-traut. It's Lehi-traut.
The more you say it, the worse it sounds.
The more I say it, the worse it's... Well, I don't know how to speak the language, so, it is what it is.
Why?
Yeah, but you're learning. Anyway, that was bothering me. I didn't sleep good last night. Well, number one, I had a cat who decided it was cold. And when a cat decides it's cold, what it's going to do is it's going to curl up next to you. And that's the equivalent of having 30 hot water bottles in one spot. Okay, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but my gosh, they're hot critters. It's Tuesday. It's a rainy day. It's very early still. I'm drinking coffee in front of the wife. It's not very nice. She can't have any. It's very good. Notes of toffee. I hope you all have a great Tuesday. I hope you stay dry. The break from the heat is nice. Tired of the rain. I hope you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time, here we go. Lehi-traut.